Okay, y'all, we're live. Sorry about that. Today, tonight is crazy. You might can see on the board. I was teaching right up to the last minute for us to go live. Uh, Man, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. Um, if it's a young man who just left, who stopped by here, if he's catching the show, I really proud of you. I'm glad you stopped by, um, and I'm looking forward to what you're gonna be doing. But everybody, I want to say thank you all for joining us tonight. We're now live. Um, like I say, it's crazy. People stop in all the time, and like I say, up you can see the writing on the board up until just the last minute. Uh, I've been people still texting me. I've been actually mentoring and teaching, and that I want to let everybody know that you can still get the appliance boot camp mini camp going on in Atlanta. We'll be there on the 23rd of April. The address is 775 Tipperton Industrial Drive, Suite F in Lawrenceville, Georgia. We'll be there on April the 23rd, so right in about a month. So if you want to go ahead and purchase it, you can buy the actual online appliance boot camp for 500. You don't have to be no purchase appliance boot camp to come to the open house that they're having out there in Compass. That is totally free. The only thing that I'm charging for is people who want to have the appliance boot camp. And know how to start their business. If they would like to purchase the actual online version, they can. But once again, the actual day of the actual celebration, the open house is totally free to any and everybody. So if you want to bring your family and all that stuff down, you more than welcome to. The last time I've heard from Reggie, he has over 100 people coming through. Okay, all right. And shout out to Mr. Joshua. Mr. Joshua Thorpe. I just see he told me he's gonna have his LLC tomorrow, so that's great. He's gonna go register his LLC. So congratulations, man. I'm very proud of you, and looking forward to everything that you're gonna be doing too. I'm a little bit everywhere because, like I say, I had a young man that came in, very smart young man. He's a engineering graduate from Florida State, and him and his family has moved up here. He has his electrical contractor's license also, and he was I had met him at a meeting about maybe 2 or 3 months ago. He's been trying to get in contact with me ever since. He said I'm hard to catch up with, but he caught me here tonight, and he just wanted somebody to show him how to get going in business. So that's what I was actually doing with him, showing him how to actually get going in business and giving him some advice of what he can do. It worked out. It's worked. It's going to work out pretty good for him. 'Cause like I say, he's not only is he engineering major, but he has his PE license, his professional engineering license, and he also have his electrical contractor's license. And that kind of run us into what we're talking about today. Like I say, I like to talk about what I talk about when I come on these shows is what I'm talking about uh, prior to coming onto the show. And what I'm talking about today with the show is true nation building. We've always heard people talk about building nations and 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 rebuilding people. But this right here with Appliance Boot Camp, this is true nation building. What you all are doing. Um, I've talked to alumni earlier today. I talked. Shout out to Tommy. I hadn't heard from Tommy in a while. He called me when we were talking, and I was surprised. He told me his son and his nephew. Both have their own appliance repair business. His son, we were laughing. His son, he said his son wouldn't work with him. He had to beat his son into the out the bed to go to work, try to get him to work for him, and he wouldn't do it. But after he showed his son and his nephew how to actually start their own business, he said his son now worked from 7 in the morning to 7 at night, running service calls all day long, and on weekends, but he wouldn't run them from him. And I said, yeah, that's normally how it goes. But the fact that he was able to not only teach his son, but he was able to teach his nephew how to start this business, and he actually still running his appliance repair business. Um, is so it is like I said, it's mind boggling to think about all the people who have come through here, who's actually running their own appliance repair business and teaching other people how to start their own business. That and I was talking to Kurt from Philly, and him and I had a great conversation today. And he wanted, he repaired all he repaired all the he has several group homes that he go repair all the appliances at. And at the group home, he was talking about all these brothers out there who just was lost, couldn't didn't have anything, and they have to come to the actual group homes to wash their clothes and stuff like that. And he was like, it was just something as simple as a lid switch. The people can't wash their clothes until he get there. He's taking a 2 week vacation, and he come back, and they clothes are piled up, and the homeless people who coming in there can't wash their clothes. And he go there, he's all it is just a simple lid switch, and he fixed the lid switch, and he said people are just applauding him, and so happy. And he's actually wanting to go and teach this to the actual brothers and stuff that's up there, to try to put this in their hand so they can actually get out of being homelessness, and start actually living a life. And him and I were just talking about uh, just all just about life with this appliance repair business. Because he was saying, like I say, it's not to have fault or anything, but I think when we talk, and it brings I use these instances for people to shed light and get inspiration to other people. And we were talking, and he was like, sometimes he has a difficult time, you know, reading the schematics, and grasping certain concepts. And he knows that. He knows that it takes him a little longer to grasp stuff, but we're talking, and he's happy that where he's at, and we're talking. He only does about 3 to 4 stops per day. He said it takes him a little longer to go on appliancology, to go through the schematics, to read the technical stuff, but he can figure it out and he can fix it. And we're talking because what happens, he was like, he actually look at other people out there. He looks at like the Miss Ward. He looks at the DCNF. He looks at all these people who can operate and have 2 or 3 subs running up under them, do 8 stops a day, and he's happy for everybody. He's happy to act his genuine happiness for seeing you all succeeding and stuff. And there's no envious or jealousy there. He because he knows, hey, he's tapped into his potential, and he makes a great living, and he's happy. And there's so many of us there like that. And I'll tell him the same thing. I was like, I don't really care to have a bunch of subs, and be a big company or anything. I know what my capacity is. I know about 2 subs is about the most I'm going to ever have again. If I get away from not having no subs, I'm happy. But 1 or 2 subs is about all I need, and all I want to do is about 4 or 5 stops a day. That's it. And I don't care to have a huge company and stuff anymore. But I love to see you guys who are building huge companies and doing great stuff. There's no envious and nobody envious and nobody jealous. We are truly happy to see them, and we are happy to see them thriving on and pushing and doing that stuff. And that's sometimes that's very rare where people can have genuine love for somebody else achieving more than they can achieve. And I think this appliance repair be, actually allows people to not to be envious and jealous because you make a great living and you get to live the life you get to architect the life that you want to have. So if you don't want to be out here running 8 and 9 stops a day, you don't have to, and you still can earn a great living. If you don't want to be out here building a huge business with a bunch of subs and employees and stuff, you don't have to. You can still earn a great living, and you can take your money and go invest it other ways. Now, you're still gonna have a way to actually create a retirement from you. You know, you're gonna have to be taking cash from your appliance repair business, putting it into some real estate or putting it into other small businesses that can create passive income for you. But you don't have to take the same path everybody else takes. And to get to the point where you actually have genuine happiness to see other people win and thrive and stuff, this is great. And like I say, I don't know what other industry that allows us to do this at the pace that we do it at. And sometimes I like with talking to Kirk, where he want to go there and just shake those guys and say, listen, you can fix this washing machine, you can fix this dryer and make some money. Where you just want to go there and shake those people. I feel the same way sometimes when especially when I see people. Uh, I was telling him. I remember now I decided I was going to try to go through the church one time and actually teach appliance repair. And I was trying to tell the churches, hey, listen, you know, you don't have to have Sunday school every Sunday. You don't have to have Bible study every week. How about letting me come in and teach the skilled trades and get them going? And I couldn't. They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me do it. And I just wanted, and I would get so mad because I would see the same people coming up weekend and week every Sunday trying to because they got financial problems. They asking for the same stuff. They trying to get out of the situation they was in, and I knew that I could actually help them get out of that. And you just wanted to grab everybody and just shake them and say, hey, we can get out of this thing through the skilled trades. Um, so I felt this frustration, and I still feel this frustration. When I look out here, especially on YouTube, it's at the point now I can't hardly look at YouTube, especially if somebody's out here and they talking entrepreneurship and stuff like that. It's hard to look at it because what has happened, the whole thing is starting to come around. I'm actually accrediting you all to it. You all now are actually pushing people to really tell the truth about stuff about entrepreneurship because you all now a lot of y'all have been doing entrepreneurship for 2 years, going on the third year, doing real business. When people tell you you can't come out here and earn no living and quit your job in less than 3 to 4 years, you all have proved people wrong about that. Nah, you can if you get the right business plan and you get the right mentorship, you can. If somebody goes out and buys a franchise from say a McDonald's franchise, or if they buy a Subway franchise, Subway already knows how many franchises you need to have in order for you to net $100,000. They know it's already been worked out. So if they tell you, oh, you gotta have three, they know that, and they know where you need to put those three. And you go buy them, and you do everything they tell you to do. You will hit those numbers. Same thing with appliance repair, especially with the appliance boot camp. Appliance boot camp, we know what the numbers are, what you need to do to hit them, and how to hit them. So it's easy for us to tell people how to start this appliance repair business and how to operate it and how to build out. You all now then became masters of dealing with the third party warranty companies. You know how to you know how to get around the lingo. You know everything. You know that some of you all know the algorithms for the third party, especially DCNF. He probably know the algorithm. I know he know the algorithm better than the employees at the third party warranty company does. He knows it, and now he just all he's doing is just sitting in the cut playing playing the numbers games with the third party warranty company. That's all he's doing. He's like he's at the Vegas blackjack table, and he get to see the card. He know the cards that the dealer is turning up. That's all he knows the numbers, and he knows that algorithm, and he knows it, and he's just riding that algorithm. And like I say, he knows them a lot better than I do. I just know to stay up under 250. All the but they actually going deeper into it. How many calls they sending out, how they send the calls out, what the areas they send them out in, little pockets and stuff like that. I never went that deep into it. I just went into my staying up under 250. But these guys now are going deep into this algorithm and peeping the whole card. They know what card is coming up, and so this right here, what we're doing is I can't put it into words. What how how far we have came in from those first couple of classes we have to now we got thousands of people out here doing this running businesses. It's just not out here doing appliance repair. We out here running real businesses where we're doing marketing. We're writing our own contracts. Uh, we everything you can think about running a business, we're doing it. We're doing the taxes, we're doing the bookkeeping, everything. We running full fledged businesses. It's not no hustle that we're doing. We're running real full fledged businesses, and you all now became masters of businesses that you all are teaching other people how to run these businesses and stuff. And the thing about it, it's not something we're doing where we're going out and we're we're actually I call it fleecing the poor. We're not doing that. We're actually going out and actually providing a service that is needed. We fill in the gap. People need our services. People need us to come out there and fix these appliances, and we're actually fixing premium appliances for people who have the disposable income to fix them. I was talking to one of he owns a heating and air conditioning company, and he owns a plumbing company, and he owns a construction company. And him and I was just talking, and he was like, he's no longer taking deposits for construction because he's 6 months to a year out before he can get to somebody. And he said he just don't feel right taking people money. And he said he told her he had just left a lady house and came by my ice cream parlor to get me to order a door latch for his wash machine. He got a son. He got a younger son that always trying to open the door. Got a front load watch. He always trying to open the door while it's spinning, and he breaks the actual door latch. So he had broke the door latch. So he come by and tell me to order him another one. So I ordered one, and somebody wrote him a check for 60 some thousand dollars, and he was like, he told the lady, he said, hey, it'd be probably sometime next year before I can get to you. But the lady wanted to hold her spot, and she just scratched him a check for 60 some thousand. And he said it's crazy. He said the lady came out. The house that the lady was going to get was 1.6 million dollars, but she paid 1.4 cash in order to buy the house, and then from there, paying him to do some renovations, brand new house, paying him over 100 some thousand dollars to do renovations, and scratch him a check half the price for 60 some thousand dollars. And he said, the same thing I've been saying. People got money out here. We can say whatever we want. There's some people out here got some money, and they are the ones coming to get the services from us. And I think that's what a lot of times on the YouTube, where people keep saying there ain't no money. What people going? How these houses going up to these prices and stuff. No, they got the money. Somebody got money out here because they're paying cash for these houses. Um, uh, the people that I'm telling, we got. If I'm telling somebody $850 to change a compressor, they not even questioning it. They okay, when can you do it? I'm not having any kickbacks from stuff like that. Now, if I go outside of my demographics and go to a zip code where there's no money there, yeah, they start to squeal and all that. But if I stay in my demographics, they're not complaining about the repair. None of them. All they're complaining about, how soon can I get and everybody's making money. We right we're in the best time ever. They making these appliances so cheap and so undependable and stuff that we're sitting right here mopping up. So yeah, we got a great come up going. And we got a great come up going where we actually able to come here, make this money, making close to $200,000. Some of you all are making bumping up close to a $500,000 a year. And then the thing about it, we know what to do with the money. It ain't like we getting the money and we going to see Jacob the jeweler. We ain't getting the money going and trick it off and stuff. We People got money and they know what to do with it now. They're putting it places. They buying that stuff, and it's great to see it. It is great to see it, and like I say, talking to you all and stuff, it's breath. It's a refreshing. It's a refreshing breath from where we were just 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 5 years ago. Is a refreshing breath from where we were 5 years ago to see all of you all doing so well, seeing you all retiring your spouses, everything. There's just so much stuff I can say from just talking to the alumni. I was talking to man, I can't take your name, down in San Antonio. I know how hard it was for him to actually get going. If you listening, but I know how hard it was for him to actually get going and grasp the technical part of it. But he had a great fix today, where he go out there and the soon as they plug up the refrigerator, the auger motor and starts turning and trying to dispense ice. He had the first problem was the ice maker won't make an ice, so now he go and he fixed the ice maker, get it to start making ice. Now just keep dispensing ice all the time, and so he goes out there and he calls me, and I tell him what I tell everybody. You got the service manual. I know I'm getting ready to go get the service manual, and then just find out who sends the power to the auger motor. And it won't. Matter of fact, let me see if I can download the picture he sent me. And I know how hard it was for him to grasp reading those schematics and looking through those service manuals. Let me see if I can grab the picture, and I'll show you. It won't long after that he actually sent me this picture. Let me see if I can find it. Yep. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll share it with you all. But it won't long that he actually sent me this picture, and he had found it, and I felt so proud that he was able to find it, man. Because we sometimes we take stuff like this for granted, because after a while it starts to come easy to us, and we take actually finding diagnosing and finding problems. We take after you've been doing a year or two, it becomes like almost like a walk in the park. But when somebody's just learning this and they never worked with hand tools and never fixed anything in their life, and now they're starting to think uh, technical. Let me see if I can share this with you all. But it won't long. He sent me this picture right here. He sent me the picture. He had found what the problem was. It's actual. door switch, and he was happy. He was able to find it. And and I know, a short time ago, a month ago, he would have panicked. He wouldn't have been able to do it, but he stuck with it. He stuck with it, and he was able to grab the service manual, go through the schematics, and he was able to find it and fix that problem. And that's the stuff that uh, that we need more of, and especially in our community, where we have beaten men down so bad, where men now are even afraid to try, even afraid to even take a look at and see what's causing something to break. It used to be when I was growing up, if something was broke at your house, your dad was the first person to look at it, and he decided if he was going to call somebody, because he was going to try to fix it first, and then if he couldn't fix it, then he'd be the one who called somebody. To the point where these guys are even, we have got it to the point where guys are totally afraid to even try to fix something, and they don't want to do anything that they're not told to do. They want permission for everything. And for him to happen to go back and not only him, a lot of you all are having to go back and redo your own man train. Y'all got to do your own man training on your own, and y'all doing it through appliance repair, where y'all going out here and building your business and taking an initiative, and having to go out here and having to show yourself how to go out here and kill something and bring it home. And I'm proud of y'all, very proud of y'all. 'Cause like I say, I remember a short time ago he would not have been able to do it, but he was able to do that. Get the service manual, go there and fix it, and that's the stuff that means so much about what you all are doing, and why I say true nation building, where you all that you all are out here just really doing it, just really doing it. And I keep wondering, what if they hadn't have taken this stuff out of the school system, where all we could have been right now, especially right now where they just we're in a total crunch of them needing plumbers, electricians, carpenters, welders, HVAC, appliance repair. We need all of these skilled trades and we don't have any of them out here. And the sad part about it, we don't even really have nobody to teach them how to do it. Even if you go to the community colleges and stuff like that, most of the teachers there, they never done it. They never done it. They never been out there and really done anything. They just all they doing is teaching. Even the universities now, the universities they you get a professor in engineering. He don't went from kindergarten to PhD and ain't never designed anything or built anything or worked on the manufacturing floor. He never done that. All he's done is teach, 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 teach. And so when you come out, you don't know what you're doing as engineering and stuff now. It ain't like the old days. The old days, if you was an engineer, you was expected to be able to fix anything. When I first got out of school and went to work as an engineer or whatever they needed, we had an engineering lab shop, and whatever we needed, you had to go in that lab and fix it. No, same thing. If if they develop a new product or something, and when it came out, they expected you to fix it and expected you to find a way to test it. Didn't nobody hold your hand. Okay, yeah, Slick. What's up, Slick man?
What's up, man? How
What's
y'all
happening,
doing?
man?
Not much, man. I'm just leaving church. I ain't running no service call. I ain't out this. I, ain't, I stopped that.
You
Nah,
stop that.
I tried to stop it. We'll see. Uh,
How
it's
things going out there, man? You still staying pretty busy?
oh yeah, we busy. Man, I'm very fortunate. My oldest son is helping me now, and
Oh, he is?
yeah, yeah, he helping me. I mean, he making me work hard though.
Yeah. When you training is hard work, man. It's hard work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a lot busier than I want to be. I want to keep him busy all day long. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
And and I want to show him everything I can show him.
mhm.
But man, uh, I'm tired of thinking, man. I want to hire me a manager. Yeah, I want to have me like a I don't know. Like I'd like to have like
Have
somebody.
you let him go out and have you let him run a route by himself yet?
Yeah, I let him put a bake element in.
Give him a route. Give him like 3 stops. Give him a route.
Mm.
He can do it. He can do it. A
I,
lot of times that's what. A lot of times it's going to take you to let him go out there and let him make the mistakes and let you actually manage him from away. So
yeah,
it's gonna do both of y'all some good. It's gonna give him a chance to be out there on his own and try to do some things on his own. It's gonna give you the chance too to really run the business away, not having hands on there, and develop the trust and stuff.
yeah. I mean, I ain't talk. I don't think he got customer interaction down yet though.
So what?
He the customer interaction. I don't know if he got that down yet.
This is what I had to do. I had to do this with a couple of young kids. Matter of fact, I had to do it with my nephew. Have him call to start off. Have him call the customers while y'all in the van and tell them that you're on the way. They're nervous, man. They used to be so nervous. I can't do that, Uncle Mike. Just get on the phone, call them, know this is Sneed Appliance Service. We'll be at your house in the next 30 minutes. Man, I can't do it. I'm afraid to do it. He'd be sweating,
I
but
know he.
then all of a sudden, after he does it a couple of times, and then he get used to it, then it's no problem. Then I didn't have to tell him when we got done. When we get to that stop. Before then, I'll tell him go ahead and call your customer. Then got to the point I didn't have to tell him. He'll go ahead and start calling the people. And once you do that, you sometimes I do this. I get to a house and I tell him you go ahead. I need to work on something real quick, and I'll stay in the van and let him go ahead in there. Then you come in maybe 10, 15 minutes later, see where he at.
Yeah, I done that. I done that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
when I sent him out to do that bake element,
Uh-huh.
I believe he was shaking when he walked out the door,
Yeah, he was. He was. He
man.
was. He was, man. He was. He
Yeah,
was. He was. I
yeah.
remember. I remember a grown man. Vinny, if you watching this, man, sorry, but I remember Vinny. Vinny was 30 some. Vinny was like 40. Vinny had to be about 40. He was working at the airport when that 9/11 stuff happened, and they got rid of everybody at the airport right when they had all those airports mergers and late. Oh, anyway, he came to work with me. I remember he going to put a bake element in first time. You would think he had jumped in a swimming pool, man. Inside the inside the oven, he had sweated so much. The inside the oven was wet. His whole shirt was wet. It got to the point the lady asked him, "You don't think he can have a heart attack, do you?" I was like, "Nah, he okay." But he was just that nervous and shaking because he went 2 or 3 times and looked to make sure that the range won't plugged up. I said, "It ain't plugged up. It ain't gonna hurt you. You sure it ain't gonna hurt me?" No, it's unplugged. Ain't nothing gonna hurt you. But he was just that nervous. But after about this after maybe probably a week or two, he took off and he was able to start his own business and train his son and 2 or 3 other people. But yeah, the first couple of times you go out there and you're not used to fixing nobody's stuff and you got to fix something, you scared. You're scared.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. Maybe being my son, I might expect a whole lot out of him. If it was somebody else, I'd probably been there and sent him out there. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Go ahead and let him go. Let him go, man. Go ahead and
Yeah,
just let him go. He'll be all right. He will be all right. And
okay.
do him the way you done all the other guys that been out on the field.
I
You know,
can't do him
yes, you
like.
can. Do him like everybody else been calling you. Just go ahead and push him out there, tell him to go, and he'll be okay. He'll be okay.
Hey, look,
He'll be okay.
that's funny because several people called me from the boot camp, and
I know. I know.
I'm pretty tough on them.
Yep. Just let
Uh,
him go. He'll be good. He'll be good. And believe it or not, he might turn out to be a better tech than you. You can just run your business from your house.
Well, I wish the best for him. Man, I've been trying to get that trailer over there to the land, right?
Uh huh.
Uh, but the weather to get it from where it's from, the weather ain't been right.
Uh huh.
So it's like delay after delay after delay, right?
Mm-hmm.
The house I'm working on, it seems like the more I work on it, the deeper I need to go.
Yeah.
Okay?
You got too. You're doing too much, man. Just do one. You either get the trailer over there or work on the house.
But in the evening when I get home, man, I ain't nothing I can do about the trailer, right?
Uh huh.
And so I can't just sit still. So I'm at the house doing something, working. You know what I'm saying? Now it's not. I decided I ain't throwing no more money at it right
Uh
now.
huh.
Yeah, I'm not throwing no more money at the house, but so I'm doing all the stuff myself. Um, but it'll be easier if like so it's two different houses I'm working on plus the trailer, right?
Uh huh.
And so I was I was trying to get them all done at the same time because I thought
Nah.
it. I'm thinking you know, I just think everything got to be done right. I just that's
Uh
just
huh.
me. Hey, I don't know how many moves I got left. Let me secure
Uh
this so I can move on. But I had to stop. I had to stop. You know, I'm I'm at this house that in the morning,
huh.
the other house in the afternoon. Trying to run calls, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
I just going to tell you. The thing of it is, you can't ignore the goose that's laying the golden egg. So you gotta keep the appliance repair business going because that's going to give you the resources to go do the other stuff. So I had to do that. I had to uh, just pick one project and do it, and make sure that the appliance repair business is running well, and then just knock that one project off. It won't. You think it's going to take a long time? 4 or 5 years go by quick before you even know it. So just take 1 year and say this year right here is the year that I'm gonna do this, and just put all your effort into that and your appliance repair business. That matter of fact, I'm at that right now where I gotta go and I gotta push down those two houses. I'm gonna build a fourplex. So now all I know I gotta get those two houses down and get the plans done. So that's what I'm gonna put my effort in, and go push them down and get those plans done. And then from there, I gotta get the concrete poured. Once I get the concrete poured, then I gotta start framing it. I'm just gonna just run it in those areas and that method. And once I get done with it, I might not have a $2 left in my name, but I have it done, and that'll be the end of my retirement.
So you got septic there?
Nah, city.
Oh, you got city.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
city.
Mm, I got. Hey, do you know how much the septic system is for
Mhm.
a two-bedroom house?
How much?
$4,200.
Yeah, yeah. And see, that's the other thing too with me. Like, I get a price like that, 4,200. I had to let it go because I'd be like, forget that. I'll do it myself. I'll go rip me a backhoe. No, I'll do it myself.
That's it.
I said, ain't no about plastic container. I
I
do it
checked
myself.
into it. Yeah,
Huh?
I checked into it.
I know. So the next thing you know, I end up pushing it off because I'm trying to do it myself, or I take it on and I have too much stuff going on. I ain't got the capacity to do it. So now I just came to the conclusion. I'm better off running my businesses and letting somebody else do it. I'm at the point now. I got to mow my grass this weekend, but I think I have to let my grass go. I love mowing my grass, but my son now I got to turn it all over to my son. Hey man,
Look,
you got to mow all the grass now. I don't have time to do it.
look. So check this out.
Mhm.
To rent the backhoe and get all the pipes and
Mhm.
everything what I needed to do it, I was gonna be at 3,500.
Oh, you might as well pay somebody.
So I might as well pay somebody. So uh, like I didn't take in and do everything myself. Yeah,
Mhm.
and yeah, I ain't. Time is the issue.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then I'm
yeah,
trying to get some people in these houses because, like you say, you got to mow grass, right?
yeah, yep.
Yeah,
I got more grass.
if ain't nobody in the house, who got to mow the grass?
You got more. Oh, you got to
I
pay
got to mow.
somebody.
So now that's 3 more yards on top of my mama, my aunt, my yard, the family graveyard, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, see what's getting me now. I gotta mow grass, but then I gotta what you call I gotta go work. I gotta go fix the lights on my trailer so I can pull the lawnmower. So it just keeps snowballing. Okay, now I gotta go get the trailer. I bust the lights on them not too long ago. Now I gotta get some more trailer lights so I can pull the lawnmowers to go wash to go mow grass. And now I gotta go get the lawnmower blades sharpened and all that stuff. It just keeps snowballing.
that's what's going on with me right now.
Yeah,
But
so slow down and just find one project, man, and just work on that one project. It make
I
you feel a lot better.
what I
You feel,
said I was gonna go off whole with the warranty company and just do that. And hey, those projects they handle themselves. That's why I thought about doing that, but
mhm.
I just can't take my hand off altogether. I still gotta, I I feel like I gotta look at it every day too.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that because then I really get discouraged.
Yeah, I go look every day.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get discouraged then, and then I just have like I say, just first do first things first. Don't worry about the stuff behind it. You know, whatever you gotta do is get one project. You got a lot. You got 40 acres. Your grandkids will be working on that, man. You ain't gonna.
well,
It'd be hard to do all of that in one time.
man, I was trying to get with a real estate developer and put in a septic system.
Hmm.
And real estate developer, he built a house,
Hmm.
like and I get per house, I
Uh
get
huh.
something for the land in the house,
Uh huh.
and then I own the septic system, and
Uh-huh.
so each one of those houses have to pay a fee,
Right.
right?
Uh-huh.
And so then I'd be rid of all of the land, all the different properties,
Uh-huh.
and then I'd own the septic system, and that'll be forever money,
Right.
a couple $1,000s a month, but I'd probably make a good, you know, couple million off all the houses being sold and the
Uh-huh.
land being built. Uh, I had an engineer, and he was talking about it, and I hadn't talked to him in a couple of days. He's supposed to be putting together something for me, but it was like, I don't know, man. You know, it's so many options out there, right?
Yeah.
You drive yourself crazy because you got some people. Oh, hey, take your land and lease it out for a farm.
Uh-huh.
Hey man, build you some apartments. Hey
Uh-huh.
man, put you some mobile homes up, man.
Uh-huh.
Hey man, take your house and turn it to a group home. Uh,
Yeah.
Section 8, man. It's so
And they
many things.
they ain't never done none of that stuff.
Nah, ain't nobody never done none of that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
once they plant that seed in my head, it's an option, right?
Uh-huh.
So I so and then you think, whatever move you want to make, you want it to be the strongest one. You don't want to make the second strongest one.
Yeah.
You want
Just if you don't if you want to develop it and stuff, I suggest you just go out, find some rural area that's similar to what you have, and somebody that has developed it. Find out who it was and contact them and talk to them. Somebody who ain't never done it before. I'm not taking no advice from them.
Yeah, that's hard, man. Most of these people, my friends.
I know that. I know they mean good, but they just going by hearsay. They don't know what's going on. I will find somebody who's done it before, get advice from them, and go. But other than that, nah.
So the people who done it before,
Yeah, you gotta find somebody who's done it before, and
they ain't on YouTube.
no, hell no, they ain't on YouTube. They too busy to be on YouTube.
Yeah,
If somebody on YouTube talking all day, they ain't doing nothing. Off of YouTube, you know. Because you just like you say, you ain't got time to do it.
yeah.
You ain't got time to come on here and make videos and stuff.
But when I get these quotes and everything, this is gonna cost this much, this gonna cost that much, right?
Hmm.
I be thinking, thank God for appliance spread. When I need to turn, I
Yeah.
I say, okay, all right, let me go. All right, let me go make this, extra couple thousand right fast. And
Mhm.
then I call the warranty company and say, hey, I'm gonna be on hold for a couple little while. you know,
Uh-huh.
and then I
Uh-huh.
just do COD calls. And I got this great property management up here that they've been sending me like 5 or 6 calls a week, just
Mhm.
you know, just simple stuff too.
Mhm.
It's been pretty good, man. I'm a I can't take my hand off these projects though. I don't know which way. And then think about this. I'll
Mhm.
tell you one more idea I got.
Oh Lord.
I was gonna rent rooms in the house,
Uh-huh.
add a bathroom since I'm doing a reno anyway. I
Uh-huh.
said, okay, instead of trying to rent it to a family, let
Mhm.
me add a bathroom, then rent rooms and double the. And I didn't look every which way. I'm listening to people on YouTube thinking they I don't know.
No, no, yeah, I go ahead and tell you, if I wouldn't go much on unless they doing it and they showing you that they doing it. I wouldn't go much on YouTube.
Well, you use it as different different ideas, and then
Uh
you
huh.
develop them in your
Uh huh.
head.
Uh
So
huh.
I ain't listening to listen to it. I mean, if you ain't, you know, I only know about my lane, right?
Hmm.
So who in my lane? You got you, Miss Ward, Dan.
You got Lamar putting stuff out. You got One Stop Mike putting stuff out.
Yeah,
You got
yeah, yeah, yeah. Lamar, one stop. Um,
um. But a
yeah,
lot of times people ain't the ones who really doing it and stuff now. They don't really have enough time to do it. You look at Miss Ward; she got to do hers, driving, working all the time in between the stop. Most people who's out here getting it, they ain't got time to be on here doing that.
yeah. I don't know, man. Y'all, yeah, they need to start putting out more videos so I stop watching that bullshit on YouTube, man.
Yeah, no
People be
doubt.
lying, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, people be lying. Uh, we need to have our own TV show.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
get to.
no doubt. They need to start putting out more stuff so that everybody don't have to keep watching all that BS. I don't look at it now. I just say now it's just entertainment. It's entertainment.
I need somebody like Greg, like somebody who's real good at them tech sheets.
Uh-huh.
They need to start doing tech sheet videos. Greg, he love them tech sheets.
Yeah, great technician. He's a great technician.
Yeah, Greg, he love them tech sheets. Oh Lord, somebody
So
did
we
something in a
stopping.
blue van in my town, man. I've been pulled over twice in the last day or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they looking for a blue van somewhere, but it ain't me.
They
But he
pull
ain't
him
turned
over.
around though.
Uh,
But yeah. Let me run from the cops. I see ya.
all right, man. All right, thanks, Slick, for talking, calling in. I'm gonna read a little bit what we got going on in the chat, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. BK from the Rockies, he said, "What's going on, brother Mike Sneed? Hey, how you doing?" Shimano 5 Line, salute Grandmaster Mike and ABC fam. Okay. D Face, I've been studying the course, but in Texas, we have to take a test to get an appliance installer license for warranty work. That's if you want to do installs. Don't do installs, just do repairs. If you're going to be doing installs, most of the time you better have a helper with you. D-Face, best investment I made. Thanks, Mike. Okay, thanks. Tack Appliance Services. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? I want to go back there too. What Dre Face just said too. Um, different states and different cities and different counties. All of them might have something a little bit different. It's never going to be something set in stone. It's going to be the exact same way everywhere. Not unless you was in Selma or Clayton, North Carolina, where I'm in my area. Then everything here, the rules and regulations apply exactly to me and what I'm doing. But if you someplace else, you might have some things that's a little bit different. I own the ice cream parlor, and just like we have appliance boot camp, we have the ice cream parlor have Mystic boot camp. And what I do, they have a Facebook group there too, and I'm in there trying to find, no, just in there figuring stuff out, how to run, like y'all figuring out how to run an appliance repair business. I'm figuring out how to run my ice cream parlor. But the people there, Jesus Christ, if anything don't go exactly the way They don't go exactly the way they think. They cry and moan more than any people I've seen in my life. They told me the inspector said I need to have a dipping wheel. Jeff told me I could use containers. Why I can't use containers? It don't matter if the local person having jurisdiction. That's your inspector. He can wherever he say go, go. That's the law. You don't need to argue with him. If he say you can have a different way, go get a different way. Don't cry about it. Uh, yeah, so same thing. I hate that you have to have that license, Dre, but if they say you gotta have it, just go ahead and give him what he want and keep it moving. You ain't gonna be able to change his mind. I got what I got. The inspector told me that I have to put let me show you. This is what I gotta put. This is what uh, I've been doing it 2 years, but the inspector told me I gotta do this right here. Let me see. Uh, let me show you this. I didn't argue with the inspector when the inspector told me I had to do this. That's what she wanted to see. That this is the way that she had interpreted the actual she interpreted her the law. Let me see here. This is this right here is what the inspector told. This is how she interpreted the actual the law for being able to sell to go items in the ice cream parlor. So I don't whatchamacall, I don't go against her and get mad and try to argue anything. Um, I just do what she say do and be done. Right here, she told me I need on my freezer where people go in and get the ice cream. She said if they go if the customers can go and pick their own ice cream out of the freezer, then you got to actually put a nutrition and ingredients label on the back of each ice cream. So then I'll have to go for every type of ice cream I do. I got to list out all the daggone nutrition values. I got to list all the ingredients, anything allergies and all. I have to list all that out and put it on a label for each one. That get very expensive, very time consuming to do that, and they got a certain way they wanted to look. But if the staff go in the freezer and give it to the people, then I ain't got to put that label on it. And so the way that everybody else had interpreted it was, hey, long as you got less than 10 employees and you're selling less than I think it was 100,000 units or something like that, you don't have to do those labeling. But this is the way she said, no, if the customer can go get it out, then you better have a label. If not, you better have your staff go in there and get it. So all she told me to do was just take this sign and put it on the freezer saying that the staff had to get the items. I ain't gonna argue about it and stuff. Okay, fine, you just do it. So that's what you do when you're in business. You don't argue. If the inspector tell you that's what they want, you give the inspector what they want and get them out your store so you can go out and start making money. You ain't gonna be going downtown fighting with no inspector to make things hard for you. Mr. O, Mike, I want to get into seal system work, but as you know, warranty companies are not very active in my state. What can I do to get seal system work once I get the equipment? Just what we call just go to the customer house. If they got seal system, just fix it. You can reach out to some of the local appliance companies around you and just tell them you do seal system work. They can send you the seal system. All right. Greg B. We the new Black Wall Street, just a bigger scale. We're going down in history books. I honestly think you all are. I honestly think you all are. Because, like I say, prior 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 to you all coming, um, uh, I don't want to say that. Prior to you, I will say that. Prior to you all coming, you could come in and start trying to talk about entrepreneurship. You all could come in and you could say anything about business and people will believe it. After you all got going, people had to start switching stuff up. They had to start saying, "Oh, you can't make no." You can't come in and start a business and quit in 2 months and quit your job in 2 months. And then y'all start proving people wrong. Then they have to put a disclaimer, unless you're doing like a service company. Just say that then. Okay. And so now I'm hearing people say same thing we've been saying. Unless somebody's been doing it, doing a business, I say 5 to 10 years. Unless they've done it 5 to 10 years, they can't tell you nothing about that business because they've been through enough cycles and enough cycles, and they haven't been through enough shifts in the economy to be able to tell you how to navigate those waters. If they might have just came in at a great time when things are good, and then they got out before the economy shift, they don't know how to navigate a bad economy with that business. Now I'm starting to hear people say that now. And now I keep saying if somebody going to show you a business, they better somebody going to teach you a business how to do it. They better have a business for you to go into, because what happened, every business is different, and you got to know the ins and outs of that business. Just for somebody to come up to me and say, "Hey, I want to start a business," and I say, "Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give you a business class," and they don't know what business they're gonna be running and stuff, and I don't know the business they're gonna do. I can't teach you business because it's specific things within that business that you're gonna be running that only people in that business know. And in order for you to be successful, you would need to be inside that business. This thing where you just gonna come and you say you want to start a business and nobody's gonna give you a business to operate. Most of us don't even know what a business is. We don't know because we've never been exposed to it. And so anybody could come in and tell us anything. We don't even know where to even start looking for a business. We think a lot of times we got an LLC. I get so many people call. I want to start an appliance repair business. I already got my LLC. What's your LLC name? Family Life Center. What they got to do with appliance repair? Well, I already got my LLC. I've had that for 4 years. But you don't make no money with it. Yeah, but I already got it. I already got it set up. Or they'll come with me. I got it. I'm gonna do a holding company. Can I do it? Why are you gonna do that? You ain't make no money. You got no. Who you trying to hide it from? Well, I just want to have a holding company in case I get married. All this crazy stuff that people was able to tell us at the beginning, and we fell for it. We fell for all that stuff. I'm gonna put it into a living trust, and we ain't got no money to put in no living trust. But we buying a course to learn how to put something into a living trust and all that, and not really having no money to take advantage of putting something in a living trust. Just the fact of saying that we've done it, and people could sell us courses on that. People could sell us courses on. People were selling courses on how to start an LLC. And you know how simple that is. They put 2 or 3 questions to start an LLC. And so people will sell you courses on that. And put it as they'll show you how to start a business course. And same thing, people would sell you sell you a 5 banking account method, but you ain't got no money coming in to actually implement the 5 banking account methods. But people was buying it. But now you guys are coming in, and you guys are actually got the money. You all got the expertise. You guys are running real businesses, and y'all doing it full time. So people had to change their talk. And people now are actually this is another. What's up, Patrick? What's good, Mike? What's good, ABC fan? This is another good thing now too, because of you all. You all now are getting the exposure that you all need because they need actual real business owners, and they're coming to the alumni to fill in that void. And I really love that you all are actually getting to come in and becoming the subject matter expert on rented businesses that's filling the void for a lot of these people who need somebody to actually to validate what they're doing. And I love that. I love that. What's up, DCNF? All right. Um, Engineered appliance repair. Was about to do my first warranty seal system job. Got sent the compressor, but the plane holder opted for the buyout. That's no problem. That's no problem. Hold the compressor. BCNF, appliance repair. We have a lot of people who have come through ABC. The only thing we are lacking is collective. coming together and work on large project or investment together. Yeah, no doubt. Um, we have talked about that several times. I think before this whole before this whole 5 city tour is over with, that's something we're gonna have to go back to. We're gonna have to go back to that before it's said and done. We're gonna have to go back. Yeah, in a few more years, I think. Yeah, we are. Donnie Madden, Mike, an ABC fan. What's up? Hey, how you doing? Uh, they networking. The church would increase tithing if you train their people. Yeah, they would. They would. Um, but like I said, that's been 15 years ago when I was doing that. I was trying to teach people so I could get employees and create employment at that time. And the like say 3 to 5 years to get to that level. Okay. Charlie Simpson. Hey, how you doing? All right. DCNF apply. I found out you start to make more doing less once you start putting your processes and system in place and let them. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. You start to make a lot more doing less, and sometimes it's crazy. Um, Sometimes it's crazy. I was talking to Kurt earlier today, and we were just talking. I was telling him. I said, sometimes it's funny. Like today, I had sent out some invoices, and several of the people had paid. And they were big invoices, so they paid overnight, and I didn't know it. And I woke up this morning, and I go do my five banking account, and I was like, "Good Lord, where all this money come from?" So I immediately start thinking I missed and then pay something. I'm thinking, man, did I not pay somebody, or where all this money come from? I had a large sum of money to pop up that I wasn't expecting. Then I go look, oh, they paid their bill, they paid their invoices and stuff, and you start to do that. Then I break out my five banking account method and everything, and next thing you know, I got I'm pretty tight. I'm pretty tight. And also my wife. Matter of fact, my wife just came down. Uh, right before I came on here, and my wife came, and when the guy was here, so she got to see me actually teach the guy for a little bit. But then my wife and I went out for dinner before I done my show. I tried to get her to do the show live with me. She said no, but yeah. So and I haven't done all I've done today was type type about this book, and that's it. And put some pictures up. I put some pictures up on the other side in the ice cream parlor. I got some new pictures a lady had painted for me. That was it. And the money just comes in, and I get two more checks that come in the mail today. That's what I told. I go to the mailbox, two more checks waiting on me. Open up the glove compartment in my car. I have a check for $179 since March the 9th that I had put in the glove compartment, hadn't cashed. I got to cash that one. It's just it's a great life, man. This thing is great, especially when you get one or two subs and you don't have to go out there. And then you got other stuff. I got the subs. I got the ice cream parlor. Then tomorrow, I get my pay from my license holding. That's all that stuff to hit tomorrow. It's great. It is great. My apps. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Okay. Uh, yeah, it's that Cali, New York, New Jersey money moving to the south. They sold those 1,500 square feet homes for mid. Yeah, they did. And they coming down here, man, bringing up money. They bringing up money, and everybody getting a little bit of it. Everybody getting a little bit of it. The appropriate customer will not complain about the price of the repair. That's what makes their life easier. Yep, yep. Torch appliance repair. Sometimes it's hard for people to do technical work. You can move into the install game and still make money. Yeah, there's so many ways you can move in here and make money. So many ways. Mr. O, Mike, do you know anything about assuming mortgages? I need to get a house, but the traditional way I don't want to do. I've never done anything like that. I never assumed any mortgages or anything, so no, I don't know anything about that. they working. Okay. Ends through that Roy. All his instructors currently work or have worked in the field. Okay. Where you currently in school at? All right. Greg B. I remember when I was in high school, trade school was for the kids that were bad, extremely bad, and special ed kids. They had us thinking it was bad to take a trade. After lunch, the bad kids and special. Yeah, that's where I was at. I was in the trades, the same like exactly what they said. After lunch, you were what we call after lunch. If you were taking trade, you would go take your trade the rest of that afternoon. Yep, yep. Now people who won't go into college. Patrick Young, Mike, ABC Fam is groundbreaking, breaking new ground every day. Yep, it is. It is. And like I tell you all in the description, you get a link to the actual shirts. It was funny. I was talking to somebody earlier today, and I kept seeing $32. I kept seeing $32 coming through on Square, and I'm thinking, I said, who in the hell? What? I thought, I said, damn, I done messed up, and I got my ice cream parlor linked to my appliance boot camp Square account. So I'm thinking somebody's over there at the ice cream parlor and they're spending $32 and stuff. Because I said, what in the world? There ain't no service fee for $32. They ain't no half to repair. So I'm trying to figure out what it is. Then I finally look and I see it's people buying the shirts. I didn't know. I didn't. I didn't even know where it was coming from. I said, wait a minute, it's $32. $32 coming at for the shirts. But everybody who's bought them, I really appreciate it. I went to the post office this afternoon to mail some of them off, and they were like, "What you selling now? This ain't the popcorn box." I said, "No, I'm selling shirts." So I normally go off and I sell the popcorn. Uh, Quentin Hodge, what's going on, Mike and ABC fan? All right. Yep, educated kids would lead to go to yeah, special ed kids would lead to go to trade schools for 2 hours a day. Yep. All right, Mr. O, there was a trade high school in my city. All the gang members went there. I wanted to go, but I got involved with gangs at an early age, but I left it behind. So I didn't think it was safe for me to go. Okay, sorry to hear that. But everything worked out for me in the end by finding Mike. All right, thanks, Mr. O. You done great, man. I'm really proud of you. You done great. Tyran, hey, what's going on, Tyran? Tyran is from my hometown. He's an actual a great singer. He has several albums out. Put out great music, great music. He reminds you a lot of like Anthony Hamilton, a good soul voice, very good. As a matter of fact, he's gonna be performing for our concert series here in Southern. So he can be performing, and that's what he's saying. He's starting his LLC tomorrow. Thanks for the blueprint, Mike. Man, you welcome. I went from you booking me for the festival to now I'm about to be in the appliance repair. Would never thought laugh out loud. Thanks. Yeah, you're gonna do great, man. And thanks for getting in. Yeah, it's funny. I called him to get him to actually be one of our acts that we're gonna have for the town. And from there, he was asking me about the appliance boot camp, and he actually purchased the appliance boot camp. And tomorrow, he's gonna get started on his LLC. And I'm super proud of you, man. Super proud of you. You're gonna do very well. I can fix it. Any good sites for appliance repair tips, tricks, or forms. If you already know how to fix appliances and stuff, uh, you would need to get on to like applianceology so you get service manuals, and that's a good place where you can actually get information and interact with technicians. Come to appliance boot camp Facebook page. That's always somebody putting out great information there. But if you don't know how to fix appliances and you're trying to figure out how to fix them, I would recommend purchasing an appliance boot camp. It's going to be hard to do it for the free 99 if you don't know how to fix appliances. French asked, so what's up because we don't read? Say, peace, family. All right. Yep, a lot of people are talking about about what they're doing. Yeah, I've had several people that reached out to me that's really killing it. really killing it. They one of them thought I thought one of them was going to come out, but he haven't reached back out to me. But a lot of them not coming on. They're not coming on YouTube. They're just not going to come on YouTube. They're not going to do it. Yep, even DCNF had to stop YouTube. Yep, DCNF had to stop, no doubt. Nah, you good, Greg. You good with the schematics and everything. You good. Okay. What's up, SQ Services? Okay. All right. Greg say he got a YouTube channel. Just don't talk about appliance repair. It's about health. Okay. Okay. TAC Appliance Service. Say they finally hired a CSR. And if you don't know what CSR is, that's a customer service rep. That's somebody who answers the phone, do your back end office work, do your scheduling, and it's been a life changer. Yeah, I can't wait till the summertime comes. My daughter picks back up the phone. I cannot wait. Okay, they networking. My first Ashley, the Durham brother, told me once you get a CSR, it's change a game changer for your business. They pay for themselves, no doubt. They networking. Okay, Incident Roy. I need to get connected with the family. I just finished basic and advanced HVCR. Okay, there you go. Also have 10 years of corporate law. What in the world? Experience. Former aviation mechanic. I can probably be helpful. Okay, there you go. Are you okay? That's great. So he's studying for his 608 now. And what he's talking about is EPA, so he can recover refrigerant. I'm planning to come to mini appliance boot camp. Okay, looking forward to seeing you. Decent enough. Closing the 800 ticket on a three appliance job. What a yep, yep, yep. What he's talking about, he had three appliances at the same house. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. Yep, huge blessing. All right. I can help folks rename and restate their articles of organization or incorporation. Okay, that's good stuff, man. If you need to hide your assets from your spouse, you should. Yeah, you should not. You shouldn't be married. That's crazy. Yeah, no doubt. They networking. Uh, he said he did my HVCR certification at CCBC in Maryland. Okay, that's good stuff. See here. Tax lawyers are better at keeping money in your pocket than CPAs. I have a good source if anybody needs expert tax work. Okay, no doubt. Now, were you an attorney? Also, were you an attorney, Mr. N. Sudet Roy? Are you an attorney? Triggs 902 say what's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'd like to know, are you an attorney, Mr. Sudet Roy? Um, Once again, I want to thank everybody for actually joining us tonight. Like I say, this appliance repair and this skill trade thing that we're on it's a great life to be on. And I say it's a great life to be on. It's an understatement. It's an understatement. Sometimes I just wish for the ones that's doing it, they know how great it is. But the ones who's just getting started or who's on the fence, even though you working, you be working doing your appliance repair business. Even though you're working, uh, you'll feel like you retired, and you can do this for a long time. Even though you might be working doing 3 or 4 stops a day, you'll feel like that you semi-retired. You have total control of your time, your day. You I just can't explain it. It's just the any worries you have about uh, like I say, the worries of me having to pay my bills and all that. I haven't had those worries in 20 years about how I'm gonna pay my bills, how I'm gonna how I'm gonna actually pay for tuition for my kids. None of that stuff I have to actually worry about due to appliance repair. Um, like I said, I don't want it to oversell it, but I just can't tell you how great it is to do this type of work. I just can't tell you how great it is. I just words won't let me put in there. Sure. Is it better to get your certifications before start doing jobs? You don't have to have no certifications to do appliance repair. Uh, you don't have to have a certification to do appliance repair. You don't practice. Were you an attorney? So you say you don't practice anymore. Were you an attorney? Uh, Start the job. Get the EPA later. Yeah, you don't have to have it. Yeah. Yep. That's the thing. I keep telling people with this with the guys that does these guys that do appliance repair and stuff like that that's out here really doing it. I don't have to tell you anymore. I don't have to tell you anymore how this thing works. You ask a question, everybody jump in and tell you about the EPA, this and that. Uh, I remember I remember uh, I remember one time a guy was going to he was trying to tell me he had contractor's license. I said, you got HVAC contractor's license, and you got HVAC contractor's license, and you can't find any work and you can't make any money. That's just almost unheard of. You could be an HVAC contractor and you not making any money. Um, that's just almost unheard of. Yeah, I got contractor's license. You got. I asked him 3 times. You got H. You took the test. Yeah, but what he had was just an EPA certification, and and but he said he had a HVAC contractor's license, and I knew there ain't no way. It's almost impossible for you to have an HVAC contractor's license, and you're not making any, and you can't make any money. It just don't work that way. So the same thing, when you start asking questions about this appliance repair field, everybody here can tell you exactly what's going on. Everybody can tell you, if you start throwing numbers out there that don't look right, that some people will start asking you about those numbers when they because they know okay about this amount is where you about what somebody can do because they know they've done it. You know, so all that stuff uh, uh, it tells you how to do it. You know everything about it. There you go. Depending on the state and county, you don't see. Everybody can tell you all about this stuff, not just me. Everybody can tell you anything you want about know about this appliance repair business. After about 2 years, they can tell you about it. Michael Campbell, appliance repair is a gold mine, no doubt. My apps. Mike, if you went over the threshold on the warranty company, can you get turned back? Yeah, you will. They'll come turn you back on. They'll smack you on your wrist. Oh, it's you DC and Illinois. You would rather do that's interesting. You would rather do you one of the first attorneys that I know. If you got attorney, you got if you were licensed attorney in DC and Illinois, and you come into why would you want to come to appliance repair? Appliance repair is good and skilled trade is good, but why would you want to come there if you are a licensed attorney? Because I want to know why we pull up how we pull up people here. That might be somebody else I need to go after. Because one time we pulled a lot of truck drivers. I want to know what's making you come to appliance repair from being a licensed attorney. Greg B. They better get off the fence and get this money. I can't wait to wake up in the morning and check the bank account and watch it jump in $1,000. Yeah, yeah, watch it jump 1,000. Yeah, hey, it happened to me this morning too. This morning I thought, no, it's funny. It used to be back in the days I wake up and check my bank account and it'd be in the negative, and I'd be like, what the? What? You trying to figure out what happened? A bill that somebody done sent the check through, or you wake up and it ain't in the negative, but you ain't got as much money as you thought, and you got bills coming up. This appliance repair it put it the opposite. But not just appliance repair, the skilled trades with. They'll put it in the opposite where you wake up and say, I got $3,000, $4,000 more than I'm supposed to have. What in the world done happened? You trying to figure out what done happened, why you got that. Uh, how you doing, not a red L? Okay. So peace, Mike, and ABC crew. I'll be glad when I get to the financial freedom like Mike. Uh, it's not not say financial freedom. It ain't like you got no. I got some huge cash or money that I can just go blow and do anything I want to with. But the daily grind of trying to earn a living and pay your bills is gone. And it's not just Mike. It's a whole bunch of people from Appliance Boot Camp that's there now who don't worry about the day to day worries of how they're gonna pay their bills. So that's where you get there, and you content with life. You know if you need to make more money, you can. You just happy with where you at. Okay. People be asking me how to get CEO do work. I tell them do good work, leave a business card. They will find. That's the honest to God. Hey, you can't say it any simpler than that, Greg. Just do good work and answer the phone. leave two business cards. Leave one for them and one they can give to a friend. That's it. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. And they will wait on you, no doubt. He said he did 4 years litigation before fully going into corporate law, before getting out of law full time, banking and retail regulatory compliance. You gonna leave all that? Okay, that's what we're into. 7 to 10,000 one person shop, 30 to 40 completed jobs per week. That's all it takes. There you go. Good job. Uh, Divorce. I needed full control over my money. Moreover, I believe in multiple streams. Okay, all right, that's good stuff, man. Okay, that's good stuff. All right, yeah, that's good stuff. Divorce making him come to appliance boot camp. And not appliance boot camp, come to the appliance repair field and come to the skilled trade. Um, Divorce will definitely child support to make you come here. I tell you that. If you got a problem with child support, this is starting your own business is the best way the only way I know to get out that chokehold with child support. I don't know nothing else to do it unless you get on disability. And a lot of brothers try to go that route, get on disability. But if you start your own business, especially appliance repair business, it can get you out the chokehold of child support. Divorce, it can get you out the chokehold of divorce too, especially if you got to pay alimony. Very simple. If you say for instance, if you doing say like you if your alimony bill is say you got paid 1200, we'll just say $1,200 a month in alimony, and what you can do if you're doing if you're doing 500 stops per month, you're doing 500 service calls per month. You can just add $3 to each service call, pay your alimony bill, and it won't bother your life not one bit. So that's what I always tell my wife. She said, I know how much money you make. I'll take you down. So go ahead. I ain't gonna pay for it. These customers will pay for it, or I'll put it in every cup of this ice cream. So I'm not gonna pay no alimony or nothing like that. Whoever come buy some ice cream gonna be paying alimony or these service calls, these washers and dryer belts. They're gonna have an extra dollar or $2 added on to them to pay alimony, but I'm not. Okay, I'm reading this and I'm going. Since I've been working for myself, I make more money than I did when I worked a 9 to 5. That's always. That's always. That's always. And you do it in less time also. All right. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll be back on Monday. If you hadn't already, go to the link in the description and purchase one of the shirts. It's a great way to introduce people to the skilled trades and especially appliance repair. If somebody asks you what's appliance boot camp, you can then tell them all about the appliance repair business and all the different opportunities it offers. Also, I have my book pre-selling right now. You can get that also. Um, How to start an appliance repair business, the blueprint. That book right there, it should be out in April. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And if you want to join in with all these brothers and sisters who's doing well, I forgot when we was talking about the YouTube channel. Melly Mel puts out some great YouTube channels too. She does some great YouTube channel videos also. But if you want to join the brothers and sisters who's doing so well, and when I say brothers and sisters, I'm not just talking about the African American. We have a lot of other races that come into, and we all brothers and sisters in this appliance repair field. But you want to join all of us to in this field of appliance repair, please do. Please join in with us. We'll have a. I always say the appliance boot camp is what I recommend and what I advise people to go. But if appliance boot camp is not the one you want to go, I have no problem recommending other people. You have brother B TML. He has a course that you can get in on. You have Cornerstone. They have a course that you can get in on. You have Dryer Appliance Academy. You have you have Fred's Appliance, and you have Applianceology, Mr. Samurai. So you got plenty of ways you can get in if Appliance Boot Camp is not the route that you want to go. I'm okay with that. I just beg and plead with you, please get in, because I don't know how much longer the door is going to be open for you to get in. Um, I advise you, please get in, and if not for you, get in for your family and your kids and grandkids. You know, just um, get in here and learn how to start this business. So, like I say, come. I don't care if you don't come through me, but please, please, I beg you, please get in to this appliance repair field. And if not the appliance repair, get into some type of skill trade. Get into some type of skill trade, and your goal is to actually, if you're not coming to appliance repair, if you're going to plumbing, HVAC, electrical, your goal is not to just get a job and retire. Your goal is to get the contractor's license and start your own business. That's what we need. We need entrepreneurs. Do you have an ebook? The ebook will be when my book get completed. It'll be in the hard copy and it'll be in the electronic copy, so you'll be able to get either or. All right. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on Monday.